Today I'm going to show you a super easy way to draw poppies.
For today's craft, all you need is a piece of paper, some crayons. I'm using green, red, and black. And I am using scissors today because I want to cut my piece of paper, but if you want to keep the piece of paper this size, then that's okay too. Go ahead, grab your supplies, and let's get started. Because I want to make my piece of paper a little bit smaller, so this is an 8.5 by 11, I'm going to make mine about half this size. You're more than welcome to use the entire piece of paper. You could use a larger one or a smaller one, but I'm going to show you what I'm doing today and then you get to decide. I'm putting my piece of paper long side left to right, short side top to bottom, and I'm going to fold it over left to right. By doing so, I'm going to create this crease line right here, this little fold, and then I'm going to use that to cut. So if you are doing this with me, go ahead. If you're not, just skip through and keep moving on to the rest of the craft. So now that I have my piece of paper, I am going to keep it so the short side is left to right, the long side is top to bottom, and I'm going to grab my crayons today. The first thing I'm going to do is I want to start with my red, and I'm just going to place poppies kind of randomly around my page. So I want some up the top, some in the middle, and maybe some shorter. And to make them, all I'm doing is making circles. So let's say I want one up here. So all I do is start to color in a circle. And it doesn't have to be super neat. You just color, 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 because when you make it so it's not super neat, you actually get some nice texture. So I just go round and round and round and round and round and round and round, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think that's a great size for my poppy. And then I'm going to make another one. So I think I'll put one right here. So I'm going to do the same thing, round and round and round and round and round and round and round, 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 round I go. And I'm just going to continue to go around my page. Now you could make some poppies that are larger, some that are smaller. It's completely up to you where you're going to place them. You can place them in groups. And then place, like I said, some up, some in the middle, and some down. You can make it a whole bunch. I like it so there's kind of like a few on one side of my page and like more on one side of my page, sorry, and a few on the other. But everyone is different in what they like visually, so you get to make a craft that you like. Some people want a whole bunch of poppies. Some people will only want a few. And there, like I said, there's no right or wrong. You just keep going around and create as many poppies as you want on your page. So you're going to go ahead and do that, and then we will join when you have all of your poppies. Okay, I think that's good. I could always add more as I go if I want, but I'm going to stop there for now. I'm going to grab my black, and in the middle of each poppy, I'm going to put a tiny little circle, a tiny little dot. Once I have a little, like it's really, really quite tiny. Once I have that tiny little dot, you can either just leave it and leave it as a tiny dot, but I like to go back and just gently put little tiny lines, maybe 4 lines coming out of that dot. Now you can see it's quite hard because my crayon is quite stubby. It's not very pointed. If you have a pointed crayon, that would be helpful. So just do the best you can, or just leave it as a dot. Then I'm going to grab my green, and I want to make a stem to the bottom of my page. Now sometimes if there's another poppy in the way, then I'm going to bring either my stem around that poppy, or if it goes right through the poppy, don't go right through your poppy. You want to go down, stop, jump up, and go on the other side so it looks like the stem is behind the poppy. So you're going to, so I'll do it with this one. So you can see this is my poppy. I'm going to put a tiny little stem, then I'm going to jump up, and I'm going to put a stem here, going all the way down as though the stem started there and it's behind the poppy. Then I actually want to put another stem for this poppy, so I'm going to put one there. And your stems can be straight lines, they can be curved lines, they can all be a little bit different. I think I'll curve this one going that way. You get to decide however you would like them. So go ahead and put your stems just coming all the way down to the bottom of your page. Okay, once you're done that, you can either leave the bottom, or I like to just go up and down, up and down, up and down, just little lines to create a little bit of grass. So I just go up up, down, just straight little lines, coloring it in. Whoops, you can see I went right on my workspace, so just be careful. Maybe put a piece of paper underneath if you think that's going to happen. Okay, so now what you can do, if you would like, is you can add some leaves. Now, poppy leaves are usually, they come in like little clusters, but for this craft today, I think I'm just going to make random leaves. I am going to, oh, sorry, I guess I should tell you how I make a leaf. There's no right or wrong way, but here's how I usually do it. I take my green right from the stem, I curve one way, then right from the top, I curve back the other way. So you can curve one way, then back the other way, and then I just color it in. And you can add as many or as few as you want. You could add none if you would prefer not to. This is up to you. And now's the time when you're looking at your picture and deciding, do I want to add more poppies to my creation? Do I like having none over here? Do I want to make the poppies darker? Do I want to make them larger? Like I feel like this one, if I push really hard on my crayon at the very end of the poppy, I kind of like that it's creating a darker color. I feel like my poppy wasn't dark enough. So I think I'm gonna just go back and just add a little more pressure and make them all a little tiny bit bigger, especially around the pressure around the outside. So it's lighter on the inside, then I get pressure, 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 and push a little bit harder around the outside so I get a darker color. And this is where you're gonna decide, do you like that? Do you not like that? Are yours too small? Are they too big? Do you have to start again? What is it that's going to make you happy so that when you look at your artwork, you're proud of your creation? So like I said, there's no right or wrong. Go ahead and fix your poppies to look any way you would like them to. Okay, and when you are happy with your drawing, then you are all done. A nice addition to this would be to take a piece of paper, any color, green would be nice, red would be nice. I just happen to have a black one here. You could even take a black piece of paper and just fold your black piece of paper and cut it here. Just let me fold it over just so you can see what it might look like. And then you can have a little border and glue that right on top so that you have a little picture. It's completely up to you. But now that you know how to make it, you can make more if you would like. If you like this craft, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids. Remember, be creative and have fun.